Your kidneys are the most overworked filtration system on the planet, processing over 50 gallons of blood every single day to keep your internal environment stable and free of toxins. But while you go about your life, certain innocent daily drinks may be placing an invisible, high-pressure burden on the delicate, microscopic filters inside your kidneys, known as nephrons. These nephrons are non-regenerative. Once they are damaged or scarred, your body cannot simply grow new ones to replace them. Most people ignore the subtle warning signs, like persistent fatigue, slight changes in skin texture, or foamy urine, until their kidney function has already declined to a concerning level. Today, I am highlighting 3 specific drinks that clinical observations suggest could be straining your kidneys from the inside out, and the simple shifts you can make today to support your long-term health. This is an essential guide for anyone looking to protect their vitality, because once these filters lose their efficiency, every single system in your body feels the impact. The first major stressor for your renal filters often comes from heavily caffeinated beverages, including not just your morning coffee, but those afternoon teas and energy drinks many of us use for a quick mental boost. Caffeine acts as a potent vasoconstrictor, which physically tightens the tiny, hair-like blood vessels that supply your kidneys with oxygenated blood. This forces your kidneys to filter your entire blood supply under a much higher pressure environment than they were biologically designed to handle. Over time, this chronic high-pressure filtration can leak proteins into your urine and impact the delicate membranes that prevent waste from re-entering your bloodstream. This is often why you might find yourself waking up multiple times at night. Your kidneys are struggling to concentrate urine effectively because they are under constant cardiovascular stress. By simply being more mindful of your caffeine intake after midday, you are giving your renal system the steady, relaxed blood flow it needs to maintain its structural integrity. The second, and perhaps most deceptive factor in kidney health, is the frequent consumption of artificial sweeteners found in diet sodas and zero-calorie drinks. While these are often marketed as a safe alternative to sugar, emerging clinical data suggests that synthetic compounds like aspartame and sucralose can create a significant metabolic workload for your kidneys to neutralize. Because these chemicals are not recognized as natural nutrients, your kidneys must work overtime to clear these foreign molecules from your plasma, which can trigger low-grade chronic inflammation within the renal tissue. Over years of consumption, this can impact your glomerular filtration rate, which is the primary measure of how well your kidneys are actually working. Beyond the kidneys, these chemicals are also known bladder irritants that can trigger a nagging sense of urgency, making you feel like your bladder is full when it actually isn't. Choosing these drinks as a permanent, safe alternative often trades one metabolic challenge for long-term renal scarring. The third aggressive threat to long-term renal wellness is the regular consumption of carbonated drinks that contain phosphoric acid, such as dark colas and some flavored sparkling waters. Phosphoric acid has been closely studied for its connection to mineral imbalances, particularly in how it disrupts the delicate ratio between calcium and phosphorus in your blood. When this balance is thrown off, your kidneys are forced to leach calcium from your bones to neutralize the acidity, which significantly increases the risk of developing painful kidney stones. Furthermore, this acidic environment causes the kidney tissues to lose their natural elasticity, gradually making the filtration process less efficient and more taxing on your heart. Additionally, the carbonation itself can increase internal pressure and sensitivity in the bladder, compounding the feelings of nighttime discomfort and urinary urgency. For anyone serious about their long-term health, reducing these acidic, fizzy drinks is one of the most straightforward and effective ways to reduce the daily stress on your filtration system. Now that we've identified the potential risks, let's look at how to actually support your renal health, starting with high-quality, non-stimulant herbal teas. Options like dandelion root and ginger are traditionally recognized for their ability to support natural renal flushing without the stress of chemical stimulants or artificial additives. Dandelion root, in particular, acts as a gentle tonic that helps the kidneys manage waste more efficiently by improving the flow of bile and supporting the body's natural detoxification pathways. Chamomile tea is another excellent choice, as it contains antioxidants that help relax the smooth muscles of the urinary tract, potentially reducing those unnecessary signals of urgency that disrupt your sleep. These herbal alternatives do more than just hydrate. They provide the essential phytonutrients your body needs to counter the oxidative stress caused by modern processed diets. Replacing just one daily soda with a warm cup of herbal tea is a simple, meaningful step toward long-term renal support. The second pillar of kidney protection is something simple yet profound: strategic hydration with plain, filtered water. Water is the most effective natural detoxifier we have, but the timing of your intake is what truly determines how much stress is placed on your kidneys. You should aim to front-load your water consumption during the hours when you are most physically active and your circulation is at its peak. This allows your kidneys to filter most effectively while your blood pressure is naturally regulated by movement and metabolism. As you move into the evening hours, you should taper off your intake to small, steady sips rather than drinking large volumes all at once. This simple adjustment ensures that your kidneys aren't overwhelmed with a massive volume of fluid right before you sleep, which is the primary cause of renal fatigue and disrupted rest. It's not just about how much you drink, but the rhythm of your hydration that keeps your filters healthy. The third powerful alternative for anyone focused on their urinary and kidney health is 100% pure, unsweetened cranberry juice. Research suggests that cranberries contain unique compounds called proanthocyanidins, which act as a natural, non-stick coating for your entire urinary system. These compounds help prevent metabolic waste particles and harmful bacteria from adhering to the walls of your kidneys and bladder, reducing the risk of subclinical inflammation. This creates a natural, protective shield that supports the integrity of your filtration membranes and reduces the silent irritation that many people mistake for a weak bladder or a prostate issue. However, it is vital to choose a variety with no added sugars or high fructose corn syrup, as those additives would only create more inflammatory work for your kidneys. A small daily serving, around 4 ounces, is a clinically supported way to provide your system with the extra protection it needs to prevent age-related decline. It's important to recognize that in our modern world, our kidneys are facing more challenges than ever before. From processed foods to chemical-laden beverages that were never part of the human diet until recently. Every time you choose a drink that is easier for your body to process, you are preserving your renal reserve, your kidneys' long-term capacity to filter blood and keep you healthy. Because the kidneys are remarkably resilient and have no pain receptors, they often don't send obvious warning signals until their function has significantly declined. Being proactive today isn't about fear. It's about being informed and making the choices that your future self will thank you for. Small, consistent changes in your daily beverage habits can have a compounding positive effect on your heart health, your blood pressure, and your overall quality of life. By protecting your kidneys, you are protecting the very foundation of your body's longevity and daily energy levels. The scientific community is increasingly highlighting how essential proactive kidney care is for total body wellness and the prevention of chronic disease. You don't have to wait for a bad lab result or a scary doctor's visit to start prioritizing your filtration system and reducing the toxic load of processed drinks. The connection between what you consume, the structural integrity of your kidneys, and your daily mental clarity is undeniable. When your kidneys filter blood efficiently, your brain receives cleaner oxygen, your skin looks more vibrant, and your sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. By choosing kidney-safe alternatives, you are reducing systemic stress and ensuring your bladder isn't being constantly bombarded by chemical irritants. This journey is about more than just convenience. It's about providing your body with the raw filtration power it needs to remain active, clear-headed, and independent for decades to come. I encourage you to take an honest look at your pantry tonight and see which of these kidney stressors have become a regular part of your daily routine. Making the switch to better alternatives might feel like a minor adjustment at first, but the boost in physical stamina and the reduction in systemic inflammation will be worth every bit of the effort. Share this information with the people you care about, because renal health is a critical topic that is far too often overlooked in our standard health conversations. Be proactive, choose your drinks wisely, pay attention to the timing of your hydration, and give your body the clean, efficient filtration it deserves to live a long and vibrant life. I'm Dr. Ethan, and it's my mission to help you protect your health with authority, scientific truth, and practical steps you can take today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.